My name is Alison Hall Beswick and I live in Doncaster in South Yorkshire, and I'm here this evening to actually go through the compensation plan for a company called Vitae Global. And this company is it's just phenomenal. It's just gone from strength to strength, and we're still very new, and that's the exciting part, because with how much we've achieved in such a short period of time, it's very exciting what we can achieve in the future. And we launched in Las Vegas in the States at the weekend, so that's been a really exciting time for us all that are currently in the team. So I kind of fell into network marketing by chance. I have a traditional business. I have a health and beauty therapy salon, and I came across a product on Facebook, knew my clients would love it, didn't know it was network marketing, and learned around 3 months later. It was only then when I saw a compensation plan for network marketing and how you can create a residual income. Obviously in my industry, I have to work physically with my hands to earn money. So to be able to have time with my children and to be able to still create an income really interested me. And so I was with that company a little while, and I've been to a couple more, and I'm very thankful for them all, and that's my journey, and that's brought me to where I am now. So a year ago, as yesterday actually, I came across a company, and it was a coffee. Now, I don't personally drink coffee. I am not a coffee drinker at all. Infinix, the Infinix, would you like to just mute your... It won't let me mute it. There we go. Wonderful. So anyway, this coffee was fantastic. I lost £9 in my first week, and I was building up customers that was loving the coffee, loving the results of the coffee, and also team members. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, a different coffee turned up on our doorstep, a Brazilian coffee, and we had no idea why. And I very quickly lost my customer base, and also all the people I sent out in the team, or potential team members who tried the coffee, didn't join up. So I knew straight away there was something not right. And I didn't want to settle with that, because I knew what we had was phenomenal. So I decided to do a little bit of research. And so I saw some people out in the States and spoke to a few people towards the end of last year. And we've just kept quiet and worked, and a huge organisation has been built up, and a new multi-level marketing has been formed with that original coffee that I tried last August. And that's what I wanted. That was the coffee I signed up for. That's the coffee I fell in love with. That is the coffee that everybody was getting great results with weight loss results and health results, and the testimonials were coming in, and the back then and now photographs were coming in, and it was just fantastic. So that's what I wanted to do. It was morally the correct thing to do. When I heard the story, I knew in my heart and in my head that it's what I needed to do, and that's what I did. So that's brought us now to Vitae Global, and I'm going to go into the compensation plan. Now, this compensation plan is so generous. There's 10 ways we get paid, but because this may be your first visit, I don't want it to be too bewildering. I don't want it to be like, goodness me, I can see the potential, I love the product, but it's hard to understand. Just remember that little saying of, grab the opportunity and learn as you go along, because that's what all the UK team members are currently doing at the moment. And each time we watch it and listen to it, we'll learn a little bit more. So I'm going to go through it, but I'm going to go through it a little bit more briefly, and then I'm more than happy for you to connect with me through the person who invited you to the call, and we can go through it a little bit more. So I'm just going to share the screen. Just right where I just move that across. There we go. It doesn't want to play. From the start, there we go. If nobody can see this, can someone just unmute? Otherwise, I might do what I've done the other weeks and gone through it on my own. Okay, I presume we're okay. So Vitae Global is our name, and it's a matter of creating a better future for you. But we do that because the product is fantastic, and our company is all about the product. The product is the forefront of our organisation, and from that we're building up customer base. It's so important that you have a good product and you build up a good customer base. And then from that, you can actually build up a team if that's what you choose to do. So we're very, very lucky that we had two gentlemen that joined together and became the CEOs of our company. One is Lewis Volpe, who was that formulator I was talking about, who with the original coffee. So he's had 30 years of being a formulator and 20 years network marketer. So his knowledge and expertise is phenomenal. And obviously, the formulator says it all, doesn't it? But also, we have a gentleman called Jim Britt. Now, Jim Britt is a legendary motivational speaker. He has helped thousands and thousands of people globally with his audio series and his books and his workshops that he's done. He's very, very well known in the States, and he was actually the mentor, the first mentor to Tony Robbins. That could be a name that you know a little bit more. But Jim Britt went into retirement. But when he saw this business and he knew the potential of it, and when he tried the product, he wanted to be involved. So he's come out of retirement and he's one of our CEOs, and he grows the business with us. And he brings so much to the business for us. He did a lot of speaking in the States over the weekend and really helped an awful lot of people. So these are some of the series that he has done. The Power of Letting Go apparently is a phenomenal series. So anybody who's been through any trauma and great upset, that is a great one to have. So we also have access to these programs where we can actually retail them to very large organizations, like you may have call centers close by, or very large accountancies that are always working on human resources and trying to help people. So we can actually get 50% of these costings, and that's obviously what Jim Britt's allowance. That's another way that's not part of our 10 ways to earn. So obviously his whole thought is that it's empowering the planet, but we're just doing it one mind at a time. When you go into this industry, we're not trained to be network marketers. We don't go to college or to night school or to university. We're kind of thrown in the deep end. We're given a product. We're lucky we started off with one. But sometimes you could be thrown in with 250 products and you don't know anything about the products. And you're told that, you know, by the summer you'll be able to go part-time, by Christmas you'll have a villa somewhere, and that's not always the case. So what we want to do with VT is actually work with you, with individuals, to help obviously strengthen yourself and also to work with you to help build a team as well. So this is our coffee. It's called Lean Java Bean. I have a box here for you to see. Beautiful packaging. It's all purple, white and brown, and we've got all the information on that I'm going to go through with you. That's obviously a criteria for a product like this. And they come in single sticks, as you can see there, as you can see on the picture. Now we have 30 sticks of coffee in our box. We don't have 24. You do not need to have a day off from this coffee. And obviously we 100% know that because we've got the formulator of it. So you don't need to have one day off in 7. You can have this coffee every day of the week. You don't need a break. So we have 36 of coffee in our box. Okay. So this is just some of the facts that are on the box. We've got the supplement facts, we've got the ingredients. Well, what is vital to actually see is we have got 2 very, very active ingredients. That in the States, they are FDA approved, and in the States, they are clinically approved, and they're being university tested. And that is Super Citramax, and that is Chromimate as well. Okay, so that actually just goes through a little bit of a survey that has been done to prove these products, but if you actually research them, you'll be able to see that those ingredients are FDA approved anyway. So our little logo is Get Lean with the Bean. Now it's not just weight loss, this product is a health product, but I will go through that with you. So as you know, if you've been part of multi-level marketing, you would have a product, and your first way that you can earn money is actually to sell it to people that you know. So that could be friends, family, it can be colleagues, it can be people at your hobbies, crafts, sports, or your children's. And obviously you'll get payment in cash, check, PayPal, you can get payment, you know, you can actually take card payments on phones and things like that now. So we sell a box of coffee for £55. So you're actually getting like a 50% markup on that. So that's a phenomenal markup on that. Can someone just stop drawing on my screen, please? Thank you so much. And also we can split this box and we can do it on 7 days for a week. So that means you'd actually get 4 weeks out of this box, which then would be £60. So that's actually even more of a profit margin for you. So that is the first way. The second way is that we have a link. With our company, you're given a wonderful website, and it's a link that you can give out to people so they can have a look round, they can find out about the compensation plan, they can find out about the product, and it just gives them a little bit more knowledge for them. So as part of that, then you can obviously, people can actually order from the back office. That's perfect for people at the moment that are out of the UK, and people that it's going to be cheaper to actually send that product to. So if you know people that are in Canada or the States or anywhere else, then they could actually purchase this through the back office. And to do that, like I said, they follow your link. Now it actually costs $59.95 for a box of coffee, and we get, for every box of coffee you sell, you get 50% commission. So you would actually get $30 on every box of coffee you sold in your back office. So if you sold 10 boxes in a month, that would be $300. If you sold 20 boxes in a month, that'd be $600. That is a phenomenal income. And what we're actually going to be getting now that we're launched is that you could get 2 boxes of coffee. Because you get points for each obviously product that you sell, you could actually redeem that against a box of coffee for yourself. So 2 products, if you redeem them, would make it that 1 is free. Okay, so what's in your cup? Well, the UK team, we definitely have our coffee granules in our cup. So we can mix it in so many different ways. Like myself, like I said, I'm not a coffee drinker. I still have this coffee every day. And I was so thankful for it today because I arrived back from holiday at 3 o'clock this morning. So I was so desperate for my coffee today. And it gives you lots of benefits that I'm going to go through. But your coffee you can mix with hot water and have it in a coffee cup. If you need a milk substitute, then please don't use dairy, but you can use rice milk, you can use almond, you can use coconut milk, hemp milk. You could also, for a sugar substitute, have xylitol or sorbitol or guava honey as well. But you can also make it into a milk chocolate, you can make it into a longer drink like a latte, you could put it into a tall bottle of water, mix it with hot water and put it in a tall bottle of cold water and drink it like a coffee tea. You could put it in milkshakes or protein shakes. I have a little shot glass and I make up in a shot glass and I drink it straight down. Get the benefits straight away and it's fantastic. Okay, so customer acquisition bonuses. This is CAB. This means that you don't just earn from your customers like other companies, you're actually going to earn from your team's customers as well.
Alison, I'm really sorry to interrupt. It's still, I don't know if everybody else or if it's just my screen, it's still on personal growth slide.
I'm on customer acquisition slide.
Okay.
Is anybody else on customer acquisition slide?
I can see customer acquisition slide.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you.
Me too.
Okay, thanks guys. Okay, thank you. So up to 4 levels, please let me know guys if anything changes though. Up to 4 levels down, then you will get 2% from your team. So if you think that normally on the 4th level down, your team is a lot wider, there's a lot more people in that level than there is on your front line. So you will get paid until the next person hits these 4 categories. So until the next person in your team has 2 personal customers, you'll get paid 2%. And then when your next team member has 5, you'll get 2%. When your next team member has 10, you get 2%. And then when your next team member has 20. So in your 4th level, if somebody has got 20 personal customers, you will get 2% on all that team and all those levels before that. So that is a great way to earn an income. So the business builder packs, that's what people are always very interested in to find out how you can come into the business. We start off with a beginner pack. That is 5 boxes. And that is $199. It's around £146. Obviously, we have a fluctuation with the dollar and the pound. Now, with any multi-level marketing business, you pay a small amount as a one-off fee. Okay, and we're no different. So it's $30, which is around £23, which is really good to set up in business. If you think if I was setting up a salon now, it cost me around £40,000 to £60,000. If you're setting up an ice cream round, if you're setting up a stall, it all costs money. So for $30, that is fantastic. But it's not a monthly fee, it's a one-off fee. Okay. Please ignore our shipping because we have managed to do something fantastic for our team in the UK. This is in dollars. We will give you different shipping costs, and it works out phenomenally cheaper than what it was for us to ship over the first couple of months we was in the business. So please go to the person who invited you for that. We then have a success pack, and in this success pack you have 14 boxes of coffee. So if you start thinking about those sums of 14 boxes of coffee, and it's £55 a box, or you can split it to 4 weeks at £15, you'll be able to see with these packages you are earning a lot of money straight away. Okay, and if you know people and you obviously talk to people and make people aware, these products, it will sell rapidly, and we've got a high percentage of repurchase as well. So back office again and shipping. There we go. Now our entrepreneur pack, I'm going to mention it a few times during the evening because you still get 14 boxes, and you kind of think, well, why is it so much more if it's only 14 boxes? And this for quite a few reasons. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of them now. All those audio series that I showed you earlier, you have access to all those. You also have access to level 10 training with Jim Britt. And also you have access to a private training in Vegas as well. Obviously, it doesn't include your flight and hotel, unfortunately. We also have an ad plotter that we have for the first 30 days in our business with Vitae, which enables us to have access to compliant adverts, links and websites. That's really good to help get people started as well. So that's included. And so you can see there, you've got a back office, you've got your shipping and a total there. It's working out at around £902 approximately. But what I need you to remember is towards the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you why it is quite important to either upgrade to this level or come in at this level very quickly, because you're going to earn so many more ways, okay? So first order bonus, when you bring anybody into the business, whether they're coming at beginner, success or entrepreneur, you will earn a one-off fee, which you'll get the week after. So for a beginner, it's $40. For success, it's $100. And for entrepreneur, it's $200. $200 for bringing one person into the business that you'll get paid the week after. So if we go back to one of the first slides and you have built up, shall we say, 10 personal customers in the month and you've earned $300. And then you bring in 2 people at success, that's $500. 2 people at entrepreneur, that's $900 in 1 month on a couple of levels of the compensation plan. So you can see how very generous this actual compensation plan is. Now this is leader bonus plan. We don't just have one method of payment, we get paid in 3 ways. And that's because what the founders did was they picked out all the best bits of all the compensation plans out there, and they wanted it to be the best compensation plan out. And it's not just because they want our teams to grow, it's for many reasons. So we have a binary plan, we have a build a code plan, and we have a unilevel plan. So on a Friday night, we actually get 3 emails, depending on how long you've been in the business, obviously the size of your team, and we actually get 3 payments. So they've made it so that no matter where you are in the business, whether you're somebody that's a great retailer, you're somebody with a small team or somebody with a big team, you can financially benefit in some aspects of the compensation plan. And what I'd like to point out at this moment in time, that all the CEOs and all the founders of this business are team leaders like us. They don't take a wage, they don't take a dividend of the business. They are exactly the same and they are team leaders. So that's why it's so important to remember that, so that they understand that it is. So I'm just seeing who that is. I'll try and carry on. Okay. So when you think of building a team, and people might go, well, actually, I don't know that many people. Remember, when you are building a team, it's not just the people that you know, but it's the people that they know as well. Because what you have to remember is, you could have a cousin that is down south, that lives down south, And you don't know, you might know them really well, but you might not know the neighbours, you might not know who they socialise with, you may not know who their friends, who their friends are and who they know at the hobbies and the clubs. So it's not just, always remember, it's not just the people that you know, but it's also the people who they know as well. So just think of the bigger picture and how something like this, that is a product that it isn't a milkshake, it isn't a supplement. We're not having to replace anything. We're not having to replace our meals. We eat a healthy diet. Excuse me. What we're doing is we're introducing a very healthy coffee that will give us huge, huge benefits, both weight-wise, weight management, but also health-wise. So we work on two teams. We have, as you would class, two legs. You have a right and a left. So you will go on your sponsor's right or left leg, okay? And you build on those two legs. So we always get points for obviously bringing people into the business and for retail items and things like that. And this company is so generous because we work on a $40 cycle bonus. So that means if you've accumulated 200 points on one leg and 400 points on the other, you will then get a $40 cycle bonus on that. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more. So as you can see on the left leg, there's 600 points here and there's 700 on the right. You may think, well, there should be more than 700. There's a lot more team members, but maybe a lot of these have come in at beginner level, okay? And maybe these have come in at entrepreneur. So as we look at that, and if you think of maths and the fractions, when you divide that down, you'll get a 40 cycle bonus there. And you can also divide that down again, because I'll say 200 minus 600 is 400. Divide it down again. So you're actually going to earn from a team group that size $80, and that's on a weekly basis. So we're working on a cycling of $40, which is extremely generous as your team builds up. So we've discussed about different packages that we're coming at, and we actually get gems for those. So our beginner package is platinum, then we have a ruby, and we have emerald. So I'm going to go through the fact that everybody in a multi-level marketing business needs to give something back to the company to open up, obviously, your binary and to be able to earn from the company. And with VTEI Global, it is such a low amount. You don't have to be buying an abundance of product that you're going to be stuck with. I mean, how many of us have got products in our cupboards that we're never going to use, but we had to make up our points or monetary value and things like that? So with VTEI Global, if you come in at beginner, it is 1 box of coffee in a month is a requirement. Ruby is 2 and emerald is 3. Okay, and open up your binary, you need 2 people, 2 personal enrollees if you come in at platinum and ruby, and you need 4 if you come in at emerald, that entrepreneur package. So that would mean 1 on the right, 1 on the left, or 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Now, to rank up to your next ranking, if you don't want to obviously purchase the next builder pack, you need to have in your lesser team of the 2 legs either 300 points, 500 points, or 1,000 points, and you can move on. When we're talking about cycles, what happens with our cycles, they go for infinite levels. There isn't a stopping point at 6 levels or at 12 levels. That's really generous at 12 levels. We stop it on a maximum, but just look at the size of this maximum. So if you look at Ruby, 100 cycles, 100 cycles. And you've got a maximum cycle bonus there at Ruby of $4,000. $4,000 because it's infinite levels. So you're not being penalised if your team grows kind of down rather than width-wise and down. They're looking at all different aspects to make it financially viable for you. And then on top of that, when you hit emerald, they will actually give you a maximum match as well. And then we've got 2 other special things that I'm going to go through later, which is car bonus and lifestyle bonus. So binary, our matching binary bonus, we've already discussed these 2 teams. If you see the black, they're my personal enrollees, and in the red, it's their personal enrollees. So our binary bonus actually comes on 2 levels. So my first level is obviously my front line, and then it's their front line. And you've got a binary team bonus of $2,000. And on the second level, you've got $4,000, and they would match that as well. So it's not even just the fact that you're earning, you're getting another treat on top of it because it's being matched by 25% matching binary bonus as well. So what they're trying to do is to recognise the leaders and help work with the leaders and help you to earn money early on in this business rather than you struggling and it's 6 months, a year down the line and you're still not earning. Okay, so builder code bonuses. Obviously, these are for people that are meaning business. These are people that are wanting to build teams and work with people. Now, this is where I was saying about the entrepreneur, but I'm not going to go into it too much because there's lots of figures and I don't need to go, oh my goodness me. All I want you to do is actually look at the increase of the figures. So if you look at beginner, success and entrepreneur, you go from $8 for people being brought into business up to $40, okay? And we also have rankings, which are actually going to be changed to stars. So you would actually become, as your team's building, and you have 2 people that you've brought in a business, and you have 4 within your group. Whether you've brought them in or your person enrollees have, you become a manager, which would be 1 star. And then if you've got 4 personal enrollees, and within that group, you've recruited 20, it'd be 2 stars. And obviously we increase, 700 is 3 stars, 4 star and 5 star. So we get to, and then these 2 bonuses together create a phenomenal residual income for you. Because look at these top figures when you have got an entrepreneur and you've got a management status, look at those top figures and just see how they just go down. So it's so great that we are helping you to build up your rankings from beginner to success to entrepreneur. As you can see, the B and the S and the E. And also as your team grows and you go up with your stars, which is the manager status, just look up here. We've got 40 compared to 8. We've got 100 compared to 8. And we've got 200 compared to 8. So when you were thinking of, oh, it's 14 boxes and okay, I get Jim Britt, which is excellent on its own. This aspect of our compensation plan is where it makes a big difference financially as well to actually come in an entrepreneur or upgrade to entrepreneur. And that explains a little bit more about that. Okay, Unilevel. So when we think of network marketing, we know we need to work. We need to work smartly, not just hard. But we want to create a residual income so that we can all have like a yacht like that one there, or we can all have holidays whenever we want. So you need to build now. You know, you work hard now and you build and you work with your team. And then that'll enable you to enjoy monthly overrides, residual income. And all people have to do is drink coffee. As simple as that, is drink a cup of coffee. So all you need to do is share these sticks of coffee to people that you know, and they will feel the difference. On that first day, they will feel the difference. And what we have these little packs that we make into these, and you send out 3 little trial sticks of coffee, and that is great for people to be able to try this product. So that's all they're doing is drinking the coffee. So as well as the benefits of the coffee being the weight loss and the slimming, then also we have different aspects. It will help with our mental focus and our mental clarity. It gives you sharpness of the mind. It helps with your energy levels. And because it suppresses the appetite and it helps with your energy levels, it stops you wanting to consume food that is not healthy for you. So you're not going to turn to the biscuit tin at 11:30 or turn to snacking at 4 o'clock or snacking late in the evening because you just don't feel that you need to. You just don't feel that you need to at all. And because our product creates a thermogenesis effect in the body, it's kind of giving you a metabolic rate a kickstart. And you can actually feel that. You can actually feel that happening, that you create this heat. And therefore, you need to drink more water than what you normally would. And we do advocate 2 to 3 litres of water anyway. So you're going to be drinking a lot more water. So your body's got to process that, which increases your metabolic rate. So there's those ways that it improves our body as well. Also, it helps to balance the sugar levels in our body. So that helps maintain everything for us, helps balance the endorphins in our body. We just feel actually calmer, and you can fulfill everything in your day so much more easily. Also, coffee is full of antioxidants. Okay, so antioxidants are vital for us to help fight disease and disorder. And normally we get antioxidants from fresh fruit and vegetables. But unfortunately, they're actually being sprayed with lots of chemicals and pesticides now, and they're not as true to form as what we thought they were many years ago. So then you go to the local health shop and you try and get vitamins, and they've been proven to not have the beneficiary effects that should have. But our coffee is full of antioxidants. So that's going to help kill the free radicals in the body. And free radicals build up from poor health, abuse of sunlight, which is obviously a major aging aspect, abuse from drugs, from alcohol, from smoking, from incorrect diet, from lack of exercise. So these free radicals attack our bodies, but the antioxidants help fight them off. So you will find, if you look around at the team members, that you will actually kind of go, they look really well. You know, the skin's glowing, the skin's healthy. They create an aura. The cells are looking good, because as we age, we have a skin cell, and it just kind of shrinks down from a gorgeous plump grape to a raisin. And because of our thermogenesis effect and increase the water, and because we're attacking free radicals, we're plumping that cell back up, which gives us more of a radiant look. In fact, I was thrilled a bit last week, because someone said to me, I think you're around 37, 38, and I was like, yes, come on. But if you're here now, I'd give you a big kiss. But I was in Spain, so that wasn't going to happen. So that's many, many different ways that our coffee can actually help you in a personal health ways. We've got so many testimonials now. This coffee is changing people's lives. We really have. And if you need to see those testimonials, if you like to read them, then we will share them with you. So our uni-level bonuses, when you actually think of growing a team, normally in a business, a multi-level marketing business, you would earn more on your front line, because they're the people you've personally recruited, they're the people you're working with. But no, BT Global have turned that on the head. You're actually going to earn more on your ninth line. So you start off at 5%, it goes 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 8, we say 10, 1, 0, we do it as a phone number. So you know that in that level 10, that is the only time a multi-level marketing business looks like any form of pyramid scheme, because it's gone like that. So you're going to be earning 10% on that level, which is great. And it doesn't even stop there. It goes down to 13 levels on 2%. And you go into directorships at that stage, and you actually start creating leadership bonuses as well. So how generous is that? That there's so many different ways that we can earn. Okay, so 21-day fast track bonus is a way that you can earn money quickly. So you're going to benefit quickly. As a business, we require you to have customers anyway. That is a compliancy for a multi-level marketing business, and we follow that compliancy. So you need 2 personal customers in your back office. And then if you brought 2 people in the business that with either success or entrepreneur business builder packs, you would benefit from $100. You've already got 2 personal customers, but if you bring 4 people in at Success or Entrepreneur, then you're doing $200. So basically, 1 person at Entrepreneur would create you $200 anyway. If you fulfill this criteria, you'd actually get $400 for that 1 person. So that's a great earning in your first 3 weeks. And if you're creating that and working with that with your team, then they're going to stay, because for once they're going to be earning an income from a business. Okay. The car, luxury car bonus. So I'm sure you've all got your goal boards and your vision boards and beautiful cars on there. Once you actually hit diamond, there's 2 ways actually. You can actually hit it by regional manager status or by diamond. You will get $500 on the 3rd month. You hold that position for 2 months, and you get paid monthly on that. Okay. Then when you go up to your next ranking, it's 750 and then 1,000. I mean, what car can you get for $1,000 a month? These are fantastic bonuses and are achievable. You know, we have 3 diamonds altogether. We have 2 in the States, and we have 1 in our team who's actually hit diamond. And we also have 2 people at national manager status as well. So these are achievable, and we've only been working since mid-April. Okay, so that's a monthly amount. And leisure bonus. If not all that was enough as it is, they're actually going to give you money from diamond onwards just for achieving that ranking. So it's an amount of money to say thank you very much for everything. Thank you for what you've done for the business. Thank you for being a team leader. And it goes from $200 up to $5,000, and you'll get that. It's a one-off payment the month after you've achieved it. So that can be just something you go, right, I'm going to support myself. I've worked towards that. I'm going to get that Michael Kors bag. I'm going to get those shoes. I'm going to take the family out for a splash out meal, or we're going to go for a away for the weekend. It's yours, and it's a gift from the business. Okay, so we have a phrase, don't we? The eagle has landed. But we don't. We have a coffee bean. So ours is the bean has landed, and it's Vitae Global, and it's 2017. And we have now launched in the States, which is fantastic. So what it is about now is actually thinking about this business, because we'll have 3 different people on this call. We'll have people that go, yes, I can see it all, but I don't think it's for me. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for your time. You may want to join us again in the future and get back to us. Then you've got people that will be on the call who are like, oh, I love it. You know, they're intrigued, but they want to know more. They need more information. They need facts and figures. They want to try the coffee. That's great also. Go back to the person who invited you. They may put you in a 3-way chat with me, or we can arrange a call for tomorrow, and we'll go through any questions that you have. And then you've got the third person who's like, I'm in. You know, they were in it, hello. And that's great. Okay. What I can say to you now is if you signed up tonight or tomorrow, we would have your coffee with you by Saturday. We can get your coffee with you within 24 to 48 hours. And that is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic for UK business, because a lot of businesses that are founded in the States are taking 7, 10, 14 days to arrive. Okay, so this is going to cut out very, very quickly because it is actually time. So if you do want to speak to me, then please go to the person who invited you and they will get in touch. But just think of this, the 3 simple steps for success. Find the bean. We have the bean. It's lean Java bean. Drink the bean. We can't live without it. We absolutely love it and the benefits it gives us. And share the bean. That's all you have to do with this business, is share the coffee. And we've also got capsules as well that are actually going to be in the UK in around 2 weeks' time. And they have got all the benefits, but without the coffee. So they're ideal for people that can't consume coffee. So I just want to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us. We'll be doing this again 9 o'clock next week. Hope you got some benefit from it. And please go back to the person who invited you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.